Hello, my fellow HBICs. No, my fellow limitless HBICs. How you doing on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? It is morning. Hence why I'm in dirty clothes. Because I'm not putting on brand new clothes when I'm about to get in the shower, okay? But I wore this shirt on Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't remember. I think maybe Wednesday. I did. I wore it. I don't care, okay? So, I mean, there's no video proof of that, but I did. I'm just owning it. I'm painting my nails. That's why my naily stuff is here. Hillary, I warned you. Hillary had this color on and I fucking loved it. I'm like, ooh, you know, by the end of the week, I will have that color on. Anyway, I went live last night and I had to get off earlier than my usual. It was only like an hour and a half live. That is a very small amount of time for me in YouTube. YouTube lives I'm on for forever. But I had to get off early because I had to pick my son up because his car was in the shop. So I'm about to answer the remaining Super Chat questions. So real brief, if you need help figuring out what's going on between you and your manifestation, or you just need me to zhuzh you on your way, feel free to email me at manifestingwithkimberly@gmail.com. All of my coaching options are in the Dropbox below. They just went across the screen. I have a channel membership that I will say I believe is now corrected because I did not raise my membership price. And it was charging new people like $10 more than what I charge. So it's $34.99 and it's not been changed. But I think YouTube has fixed that, hopefully. And anybody that was overcharged, I am hoping YouTube will be giving you some form of a refund. As I am not the one who collects your money. I have nothing to do with that part. YouTube handles it all. What else? So I have a weekly channel membership. And I love my channel membership, okay? We are a great group of people. We have wonderful people in there, okay? We discuss your successes, your tips, your tricks, and anything else to zhuzh us along the way. And there's usually a little talk time by me, but regardless. And sometimes we even have time for questions. Not that you can't ask me a question, just there's so many members, I can't answer y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, so there's that. That's every single Tuesday around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And they are on Google Meet. And at this time, they are not recorded. What else? I go live on most Wednesdays. If not, I make it up to you and go live on a Thursday, like last night. And I have TikTok and, okay, sell myself over. And Instagram too. Okay. Let's answer. Let's start right with, I believe it's Kamori. And Komori's probably is not going to make sense to you all, but if you go back and watch the live, it'll make sense then. She asked me a really, really good question. But because I could not get my mind out of the gutter, I really struggled to answer her. I was trying so hard to not be sassy and saucy. And I was just distracted because I was laughing at myself. And I was laughing at all my regular peeps breaking my balls to get me to be sassy. And her question took forever for me to answer. And I don't even think it was good. Like I look back at it, I'm like, oh my God, Kim. So Kamari, I'm sorry. My mind was in the gutter. Okay. And last night I was in a really good mood and I was judgy, and sometimes I just get distracted. So anyway, so this is Kamori's response to the answer I gave her. So thank you, Kamori. You did not need to give me another super chat to say it made sense. Thank you. Haha. So the feelings I have for SP will end up manifesting on his end. Yes, they will. So he will feel the same way I feel about him. Absolutely. Yes. If you create the assumption or the belief within your own reality, within your own subconscious, which is the repetition of affirmations, the visualizations, right? Because we're manifesting from our states, and those are the tools that help you get to the state. But yes, it will be reflected back to you from your specific person. Yes. And thank you for being a good sport while I was having trouble articulating my thoughts. I appreciate you for that. The next one was from Emerald Tiger. Thank you very much. Hi, created another 3P, third one since meeting my SP. Manifesting him for 7 years, 2 years with the law of assumption, I believe. You wrote LOA. LOA can be law of attraction or law of assumption. I'm going to try to say it's law of assumption. You're overwhelmed. You're heartbroken. Stubborn limiting beliefs help. Okay. So when we say manifesting him for 7 years, 2 years with LOA, I'm going to comfortably say this to you. And I don't mean this from a land of judgment. It's not. And I'm not picking at you. But I'm hoping this is going to reassure you, even though it's me saying, listen, you have not been manifesting him for 7 plus 2 years. So 9 years. You have not. I know you probably think you have been, but you haven't. Whatever you've been experiencing in your 3D is what you've been manifesting. Your 3D is always the mirror of your previous thoughts, your previous dominant thoughts. Always, no exceptions. There are no exceptions. Manifestation is perfect. If you create an assumption and it becomes dominant within your subconscious, that is it. It will show up in your 3D. It's not optional. That's how this works. And it does work. It does work because I have another video coming up. And listen, people were discussing this long before Neville Goddard. And I love Neville. Neville's granddaddy. I'm not strict. We're not strict, Neville, here. But there were people before Neville discussing this very stuff, successfully manifesting long before Neville. And actually, we have Abdullah who taught Neville, but why am I saying that? I'm saying it because don't doubt this, because it really does work. If you were not manifesting your person without 3 Ps, so 3 Ps were in existence, your assumptions were a match to that somehow, some way. But I do see you're writing stubborn limiting beliefs. So you're owning it. So that's why I'm not, this is not from a negative space. I'm not being on you. I'm not. But let's discuss it. When you think of your person, now I'm not sure what your manifestation game is. Are you an affirmer, visualizer, scripter, inner conversator? Clearly, if this is a multiple 3P, the limiting beliefs are really, really strong. And we've got to get you to, as Sammy says it, stand firm. Stand firm. No more wavering. I understand when we face things in the 3D, it can be extremely difficult to change your focus and put it back on what you want to manifest. But at some point, we have to dig deep. I say to people that, listen, a couple of bad days is not going to destroy your manifestation. We are never destroying our manifestation, no matter what anybody fucking says. You're never stopping, as in, go back to my Amazon analogy. Your manifestation is always coming to you. So your person, third party free, is always coming to you. But your persistence in the limiting beliefs is going to give your person, your Amazon van, some lights, meaning stoplights. And if you are persisting in the beliefs of not feeling good enough for your person, not feeling chosen by your person, not thinking that you will ever be the sole person they will be with, their eyes are always wandering. When you are persisting in that, obviously you're giving your Amazon van a stoplight, a really, really, really long stoplight, so that your old cycle of shitty experiences with your SP continues. Because when I say that your manifestation is in the back of that Amazon van, that is always being driven, the van is being driven by your new assumptions. And when we do not persist in the new story, we cause the lights to come up, the yellow and red lights, right? Okay. And I'm going to say to you, since you've been on this journey a while and we've had multiple 3Ps, that it is time for you to start sincerely immersing yourself in the new story. In the new story. Okay. Sorry for that. Sorry for the interruption. I thought I heard a fly, and I do not do bugs. Yeah, I don't do bugs. Okay, so it's time for you to take some time away. I know you're upset right now, especially if another third party showed up. I'm so sorry. I know that's fucking painful. I'm not in any way, like making that feel, or I am not in any way trying to make you feel like, get over it. I'm not. I know that had to hurt. That is a gut punch, a gut wrenching feeling. And I know that sucks. But this is a great time when you're not crying and being upset. Really, for a moment, lay down and immerse yourself in the thoughts of what it would feel like if your person was 100%, unwavering, 100%, only with you. They only had eyes for you. They were completely loyal and faithful to you. The version of your person that is loyal and faithful. I want you to immerse yourself in that thought. What would it feel like? Because right now you are hanging on and you are trapping this person in their old version because you won't drop the old story. And I know it's hard when you've had the experiences, when you've already had to live through experiences. But we have to make a choice. Do we really want this manifestation? And if we know we really, really want to experience it with this person, your desire for that manifestation has got to be more stronger, more important than wallowing in the old story. And I really want you to know I'm not saying it to you like, get over it. I'm not. But you have to come to a point where our manifestation is more important than hanging on to that hurt. And you are justified in how you feel right now. Your feelings are valid. But this is a great moment to remind yourself of who you are. You are the operant power of your reality. You are the sole creator. You are the only cause of anything within your awareness. Your thoughts, your assumptions are the direct cause of why 3Ps keep showing up. And I'm not stupid. It's the fear of it happening again. It's the fear of it. And I'm sure every time you don't hear from your person, your mind goes straight to that. Are they talking to somebody else again? I know. I know. And I know that's a miserable existence. But when you are in those fearful moments, when you are thinking, what are they doing? What if it's happening again? You are directly in that moment thinking of your person as separate. You are thinking of your 3D existence as separate from you. And it's just not. You are connected to it. Hence, why your persistent story, the old story, your persistence in it is why you keep experiencing it, period. So you have to come to a point where it's more important to you to finally get the version of your person that doesn't even dare have a thought like that, wouldn't dare make a move like that. Is it more important to you? If the experiences of the 3Ps, if you know that this has been happening in previous relationships of yours, you have a very, very clear pattern going on. So maybe it would be worth it to you to start utilizing revision on top of starting to identify with the version of yourself that doesn't get cheated on. And you do that by figuring out what it would feel like to be that version. And every day you tell yourself you are that version. And you immerse yourself daily in your 4D, in your mind, in your thoughts. If you're a visualizer, in your visualizations, you immerse yourself in the new story. By no matter what we see or hear in the 3D, we say no. That's old story playing out. That's not the new reality I'm living in. I don't live like that anymore. That doesn't happen to me anymore. That is not the version of my person anymore. And I am no longer the version of myself that creates that shit. I am my new version. I am the woman or man who has it all. And I refuse to succumb to my 3D, because if we don't start immersing ourselves in our new story, we're just going to experience it again. And the power really is all here. The power's in your mind right now. Right now. So if I were you, I would write down exactly what it would feel like to be the woman who actually has her desires, to actually write down what it would feel like to have the version of your person that you prefer, and reread it every day and tell yourself that's you now. And when your mind starts to go back to that old shit, honestly, if you know that that's hard for you to get over, time to use revision. Let's revise the experiences, the cheating 3P experiences. Let's go back to the very first time your person cheated so we can stop the pattern of hurt. That's what I would do if I was in your scenario. You gotta want it more than constantly thinking about the previous. Okay? Holly Rhodes, thank you very much. Can you explain everyone is you pushed out and if people are real? First of all, yeah, everyone is real in your 3D. Everyone is real. They are still human beings. They are not just these flesh blobs or flesh blob robots. They're real. They're very real. Everyone is you pushed out, in my experience, is when you are encountering someone within your awareness, when you are encountering them, they are reflecting back to you your assumptions and beliefs. Essentially, you will be treated as you assume you will be treated by anyone and everyone. That is everyone is you pushed out. That is why when we talk in manifesting of like recreating someone or manifesting new friends, we discuss what is your concept of self in that category. Are you the woman or man who is treated with love and respect and has loving, fulfilling relationships with people, or has loving, fulfilling friendships with people? Who are you identifying yourself as? And whatever your assumptions are in that category will be reflected back to those that you intermingle with. They are reflecting back your own assumptions and beliefs. So essentially, they are reflecting ourselves back. Everyone is you pushed out. Hopefully that made sense. Summer Fitters, thank you very much. Give Poop a treat from this girl and and her doggies. Summer, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're very good to me. Sarah M, thank you very much. Kim, talk me down. Spiraling over silly what ifs. Sarah M. Why are we thinking of what ifs? When we are thinking in what ifs, and they're not the good what ifs. Like, what if he's head over heels in love with me? That's a good what if. But when we're thinking about what ifs, we are no longer identifying ourselves as the gods of our realities, or the ultimate power in our reality, the ultimate source energy in our reality, whatever feels good to you. You are forgetting that. And you are looking at your 3D and maybe your specific person, if it has to do with your person, you are seeing them as 100% separate from you and completely not under or showing up as our own assumptions and beliefs. You're thinking they are separate and that you are not connected to them. So whatever the what ifs are, stop it. Those thoughts are not serving you in any way. We don't have to worry about what ifs anymore when we are in the law of assumption land. We don't have to. The moment we are realizing that we are the gods of our realities, what ifs don't matter, because we can cut those what ifs, because we can cut those what ifs right at the damn legs by doing nothing but deciding on what we want to experience and keeping our focus there and there only. Not allowing our 3D to throw us off, because the 3D does not control us, or it shouldn't be controlling us. We should not be married to our 3D. Don't get me wrong, we're fucking humans and we're going to have human moments, and sometimes that 3D can scare the shit out of us. And I know sometimes our own ego feeding us shitty what if type of thoughts can be a pain in the ass, and I know it happens, so don't be hard on yourself. But when you're hearing what ifs and they are not aligned thoughts with what you want to manifest, you know in that moment you are not feeling your connection to God, to your God power. Because when thoughts make us feel not good, yucky, it didn't come from your higher self. It didn't come from your God. It didn't come from your God power, our connection. Those thoughts didn't come from that energy, that source, that place within us. That's why they feel like shit, because it's not meant for you. Those thoughts are not meant for you. They don't have to be your experience. Whenever thoughts make us feel a yucky way, they're not coming from our higher being. So we can tell them to fuck right off. They don't get to control us, and they don't get to manifest anymore, because we say what? We are creating the assumption of what? That our negative, fearful thoughts don't fucking create, because we said so. Okay. Amaris Cortez, thank you very much. Kim, need help. I'm still manifesting original SP, but I feel like I'm crushing on this cute married guy from work. I still love my SP. What should I do? Feeling confused on why I'm crushing on him. Well, listen, first of all, it's normal to just randomly crush on people. I mean, we all know who I crush on. Jason Momoa. Yeah. But I still love my SP. Still want to manifest my SP. But yeah, I see that hot, gorgeous man, and I do crush on him. And when I do meet him in person, oh, I know he's going to fall in love with me instantly. It's going to happen. He's going to love me. He's going to love me. Okay? So it's kind of normal. We're humans. It's normal to find other people kind of sexy and attractive. It doesn't mean we're doing anything wrong. And it definitely doesn't mean we're over our SP and we're going to fuck up our SP affirmation because we think somebody else is, hot diggity dog. Yeah? So don't be too hard on yourself in that aspect. And as far as what you should do you want to experience something specific with the guy you're crushing on? Start affirming for it, right? It's your 3D. You do whatever you want. It's your reality. Start affirming for it, or visualizing or scripting, whatever it is you do on your manifestation game. Go for it. But if it's just because you're having a little work flirt, you're just having fun, it doesn't really mean anything more than that to yourself. It happens every day. Listen, humans, when we go to work, sometimes we have work flirts. It doesn't mean anything more than that. It's just a work flirt. That's what I used to call it when I was working in my last job. Work flirt. I didn't think about it once I got home. And if I did think about it once I got home, well, those are the ones I ended up dating. So I guess that's not a good example. But I think that you questioning it, you're being tough on yourself. It's normal to find other people attractive. It just is. But if you want to experience, I think for some reason, it's like you think that because you find somebody else cute, that means your love for SP's gone, and that's just not the case. So don't be so damn hard on yourself. Have a little fun. Have some work flirt. Andy G, thank you very much. How to manifest SP to forget a bad memory about me. Oh, well, darling. Number one, like say you're an affirmer. I would be affirming that your SP is easily forgiving and holds nothing, no resentments towards me, right? SP is always forgiving and holds no resentments to you. I would be affirming that. But also, if it's really troubling you, fucking revise it. Revise it. Go back to the moment that you did whatever it is that you think is so terrible. Go back to that moment and revise it to your benefit, like as if you never did it. Simple as that. And go to my revision video and it'll tell you exactly step by step how to do it, my scripting way. No big deal. Don't be stressing this. You're the god of your reality. you are giving them their thoughts. So feed your person those thoughts that they get over everything quickly. They never held that against you. They're easily forgiving, or revise it completely and just get rid of it. And they will forget it. Okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. Wishy3, thank you very much. The carpet is so dirty, Kim. The carpet is dirty. Amber turd. Amber turd. Lying. I'm sorry. If any of you watching me, I love y'all, but if you're agreeing with Amber Heard, me and you are going to not be friends around the Johnny case. We could be friends everywhere else, but not around the Johnny case, because we all know. We all heard the tapes, and if you haven't heard the tapes and you're on Amber Heard's side, I'm sorry, you need to hear the tapes, because she was the one doing the abuse, okay? She was the one. Did they have a toxic relationship? Yeah. But you want to know what? You listen to them tapes, and you do hear that man was always trying to get away so that the things wouldn't escalate. She was a turd. She is Amber Turd. Wishy. Layla P, thank you very much. How to manifest against SP sharing her home with a friend. They share a bed, and it bothers me, and it prevents our QT. Quiet time. Now they are about to move together. All right, yeah, I wouldn't like that either. So, you know the rules. When we are trying to recreate any scenario or get our SP to do anything within us, number one, you still need to be addressing your self-concept, because this is a scenario like this and you're feeling threatened or jealous, and it's because we're not feeling chosen or we don't feel good enough. So that you still have to address that, number one, so we can get this shit to stop showing up, right? Things that test us, because it's not our subconscious testing us. Just saying, all right? So you need to address that. But also, when we want SP to do different things, we need to start immersing ourselves. Did I say that right? Immersing ourselves in the story of the version of the SP that we want. So we want an SP who is not going to be having people move in with them. No roommates. And definitely not sharing a fucking bed with a roommate, right? So we start describing them as their new version. You start telling that story. That's what I would do. And I also, though, I wouldn't put, this is just my opinion, your reality, do what you want. I would not be putting a lot of focus on the roommate, because it's been my experience that the sooner we draw our awareness away from that, it goes away. Yeah? Out of our awareness, out of our 3D. So that's what I would be doing. I would be solely focusing on, perhaps, why aren't we just manifesting the you and SP moving together? You two live together. Let's do that. Okay? That's what I would do. Sarah Moreau, thank you very much. There is nothing wrong with the 3D. I just feel overwhelmed with octopus messaging me almost every day. I just feel unfulfilled in some way. I miss dolphin. I sound bad, but I just want to fix it. I'm in a good state, just not top tier. Okay, and if anybody else, she's not really manifesting like fishes and whatever, a dolphin and an octopus. Octopus isn't a fish. What is it? You know, stuff that's in the water. These are code words for her SPs. All right, so you're feeling unfulfilled by octopus because you are missing, I'm assuming, dolphin. So why don't you begin seeing dolphin? I would start, I'm getting confused with dolphin and octopus. I would start focusing on dolphin contacting you and staying in contact with you, and both of them are showering you with love, attention, and affection. But if you're feeling unfulfilled with octopus, right, because they're doing the things, they're contacting you, they're doing that, right, and it's not fun for you, you're not enjoying it, you feel unfulfilled by their messages, then why are we manifesting it? Let me just ask you that. If they're not bringing you joy, why are we bothering? If our innermost desire is to be in a loving, fulfilling relationship, if that's your desire, then why are we not putting our focus on you having that? Instead of messing with who's messaging you, who's not messaging you. See what I'm saying? What's the end goal? And put your focus there. Because if you're unfulfilled with something you've been manifesting, then there's something still to be addressed within us, right? It's because, listen, it's amazing to manifest specific people and to manifest loving, fulfilling relationships. But the best way to be able to get that to come into our 3D, in our awareness, our experience, and the best way to keep it is when we love ourselves first and we are fulfilled with ourselves first. And no, I'm not one of those people who be self-love journey. I don't mean, I know it feels corny when people talk like that, but you have to be okay in here with you too. So if your encounters with another person is not fulfilling you, we need to get to the heart of why. There's more to that, and you might not be as interested in octopus as you think you are. See what I'm saying? Take a look at your entire scenario. Get to the heart of what you really want to manifest. That's what I would do. Okay? Summer Fitters, thank you for the nice diamond sticker. Thank you. And Wishy3, work for it, right? Is that what it says? Work for it? No. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, I must have been going off on somebody. Thanks, Wishy. Summer Fitters again. What are your favorite money affirmations? The ones I love and the ones that I still do when I script is money flows to me like water. I have so much money that I can buy, do, and save whatever the fuck I want. So much I can do whatever I want with it. And money always shows up on time. I never have to worry about money. I have so much money that I just said that. Just said it. Money flows to me. No, said that one too. That's kind of the only ones I use. So I guess they're my favorites. Summer Fitters again. Thank you so much for another awesome live. Girl, thank you. And Summer Fitters again. A nice rose. Summer. You're good to me, girl. You're very good to me. Between you and Wishy. I mean, damn. I appreciate y'all. This is a long video. Sorry. On that note, that is the end of the super chat. So I did answer them all. And yeah, I'll see you again very, very soon. Probably tomorrow. Okay. We'll see what my schedule is like this weekend. Well, I already know. Well, it depends on SP working Sunday night. Okay. Love you all. See you all tomorrow.